Imagine stepping into a world where anything is possible. Cats talk, mice are heroes, and a giant bear might just be your best friend. Sounds fun, right? Well, get ready, because today we're diving into the magical world of animated movies from around the globe. From Tokyo's colorful streets to California's sunny hills, we'll see how different countries bring their own magic to the screen. Stick around, because we're about to uncover hidden gems and laugh out loud. Ever wondered why Japanese anime looks so different from Western cartoons? Well, it's more than just the art style. In Japan, animation is a cultural phenomenon, not just for kids. Take My Neighbor Totoro. With its soft colors and heartwarming story, Totoro is a symbol of childhood joy. The quirky characters like the magical cat bus and fuzzy Totoro make the animation feel alive, like you're part of the adventure. If you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. And then there's Spirited Away, a wild ride of bizarre creatures, from a giant baby to a dragon-shaped river spirit. The animation is so beautiful you can almost feel the wind as Chihiro navigates this strange world. With its colorful landscapes and intricate details, it's a masterpiece that shows how Japan takes animation to a whole new level. Let's hop over to the United States. When you think of American animation, you probably think of Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks. But there's so much more. In the US, animation pushes boundaries and tells stories for all ages. Remember The Lion King? Those grand scenes and soaring music hit you right in the heart. And Pixar's Toy Story made us believe toys have feelings, turning childhood favorites into characters you swear are real. But let's not forget about the comedy side of things. Shrek was a whole other beast, literally. With its funny characters like Donkey and the grumpy, misunderstood ogre himself, Shrek turned fairy tales upside down. This animated classic had kids laughing and adults secretly enjoying all the jokes that went over their heads. The animation wasn't just about pretty pictures. It was all about the laughs and the unexpected twists that kept audiences on their toes. From Hollywood's sunny streets to Paris's romantic alleys, France has a unique animation style. Take Ernest and Celestine, a sweet story about an unlikely mouse-bear friendship. The soft, dreamy animation feels like watching a watercolor painting come to life. Their touching journey through a world that doesn't accept them will tug at your heartstrings. Then there's The Triplets of Belleville, a quirky adventure with a unique art style. This French film takes you through cycling and mysterious kidnappings, with weirdly delightful characters and silent film-style storytelling. It's a perfect example of how French animation experiments with art and humor, leaving you with a smile and a bunch of questions. But wait, there's more. Every country has its own spin on animation. Have you heard of Russian cartoons? New Pogodi, well, just wait, is a classic about a mischievous wolf and a clever hare. The animation might be old, but the laughs and slapstick adventures are timeless. It's a reminder that a good laugh is universal. And let's not forget Italy. Films like Luca capture the fun of the Italian coast, with vibrant colors and a heartwarming friendship. The mix of fantasy and realistic settings, filled with quirky characters and hilarious moments, makes it one of the most charming animated films you'll ever watch. So, whether you're watching the magical world of Totoro in Japan, the fairy tale twists of Shrek in the US, or the whimsical adventures in Ernest and Celestine in France, one thing is for sure. Animation is a language that speaks to everyone. It doesn't matter where you're from, because animated movies break barriers, spread joy, and create worlds that you can't wait to get lost in. And believe me, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Stick around, because we've got more surprises coming your way as we dive deeper into the world of animation. Now that we've touched on a few countries, let's zoom in and see how each country's culture influences its animation style. Japan's anime isn't just a genre, it's a way of life. The themes in anime often explore deep emotional connections, spiritual journeys, and even futuristic worlds. Whether it's the samurai honor in Rurouni Kenshin or the battle against inner demons in Neon Genesis Evangelion, Japan knows how to blend beautiful animation with profound storytelling. The characters often undergo journeys that teach life lessons, and you're always left with a feeling of growth by the end. Isn't that what makes a great story? Meanwhile, in the United States, animation has taken on many forms. It's evolved from the simple, black and white animations of the early 1900s to the stunning 3D worlds of today. The evolution of animation in the US has been shaped by the pursuit of technological innovation and, of course, pure imagination. From Frozen to Zootopia, the American animation industry continues to break barriers, tackling big ideas like societal issues and personal growth, all while being filled with catchy tunes and unforgettable characters. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to sing Let It Go at the top of their lungs? France, on the other hand, has a reputation for producing more artistic, visually striking animations. The country's animation industry is a blend of avant-garde art and classic storytelling. You'll often see films that are a little slower, more poetic, and full of visual metaphors. It's as if the films are meant to be savored, like a fine wine. French animators take their time to create breathtaking visuals that often feel like living art. Films like The Secret of Kells and April in the Extraordinary World are perfect examples of how France fuses history, fantasy, and intricate hand-drawn animation to create something truly mesmerizing. And then, there's the smaller but no less remarkable animation scenes from countries like Spain, Brazil, and South Korea. In Spain, films like Chico and Rita blend jazz music and romance with a backdrop of vibrant, colorful visuals. It's a beautiful homage to music and culture. Brazil's The Boy in the World is a stunning visual treat, telling a story through imagery rather than words, showing the beauty of the Brazilian landscape while discussing serious issues like social inequality. Meanwhile, South Korea's animation is known for its mix of action-packed stories and cutting-edge animation techniques, as seen in The King of Pigs. While each country has its own unique flavor of animation, they all share one thing in common: expressing the human experience through the universal language of creativity. And that's what makes animation so powerful. It doesn't matter if it's a cute little animal on a grand adventure or a deep philosophical tale about the meaning of life. Animation gives us a chance to dream, laugh, and experience emotions that are larger than life. It's a world where anything can happen, and often does. But animation isn't just about the visuals, it's about the emotions they evoke. Think back to Finding Nemo, where Marlin's quest to find his son shows us the power of fatherly love. Or how about Up, where a simple balloon adventure becomes a story about love, loss, and finding new meaning in life. These films are full of moments that leave you reaching for a tissue, while also making you laugh out loud. The beauty of animation is that it can make you feel all sorts of emotions, often in the same film. And let's not forget the incredible soundtracks that often accompany these films. Whether it's the sweeping scores of Disney classics or the quirky, fun beats in Pixar films, music plays a huge role in setting the tone. Who can forget the magical feeling of hearing A Whole New World in Aladdin or Circle of Life in The Lion King? These songs have become a part of our lives, and they remind us that animation is not just a visual experience, it's an emotional one too. One of the best things about animated films from around the world is how they introduce us to new cultures and ideas. Through animation, we can experience different countries, lifestyles, and stories without ever leaving our couches. You can learn about Japanese traditions, American dreams, or French philosophy, all through the lens of animation. It's a great way to travel the world without a passport. And let's face it, who wouldn't want to visit the world of The Incredibles or take a ride with Big Hero 6? And here's the fun part. Animation isn't just for kids. Sure, it's full of playful characters and bright colors, but many animated films tackle deep themes and complex emotions. Adults can watch these films and find layers of meaning that kids might miss. That's the beauty of animated movies. They have something for everyone. Whether you're laughing at the antics of a goofy sidekick or reflecting on the lessons learned by the main character, animated films are a treasure chest of stories that can be enjoyed at any age. So, whether it's the dazzling colors of Japan, the classic storytelling of America, or the artistic elegance of France, animation brings us all together. It's a world where imagination knows no bounds, and every story is an adventure waiting to unfold. And the best part? There's always something new to discover. So grab some popcorn, sit back, and let's continue this amazing journey through the world of animation.